Hold on. Let me pause. I had to pause the music real quick. What up, live stream? I had to hold on, cause I got some hip hop royalty in the building with me. You know what I'm talking about. K1's Radio. What's happening, man? Welcome.
What it do,
man? Yo, the big OG, big homie in the building with me, man. Live right now, man, at Enclave for the Oh My Grind tour. Juvenile, man, Juvie the Great. What's going on with you, brother, man?
Oh man, feeling good. Getting ready to go hit that stage.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So first of all, bro, I gotta openly admit, man, this is probably one of my most exciting interviews I've done for a while over here at K1's Radio. Simply because I'm a child of the '90s. You know what I'm saying? I grew up to the music, bro. I'm not gonna get on here and try to act Hollywood and shit like the shit ain't true. I grew up jamming to. I grew up from Hot Boys on up. You know what I'm saying? To your music, your solo music. I grew up. I'm from Florida. You feel what I'm saying?
So you're nice. So you're basically you 400 degrees out.
All that. You know, I'm from Panama City. You know what I'm saying? Up in the
Panama City.
You know what I'm talking about? You know, we done seen you plenty of times at the Moon and Tallahassee and all kind of shit up in my area. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up. I'm a fan of the music. You know, I'm a fan of the movement. I'm glad that you still out here, brother.
Appreciate that.
I'm glad that you guys that came up in that era are still out here working, bro. Like for me, that's one thing I want to say off top before we get into any more questions. I'm glad, and that's why we play the music. And that's why we running on K1's Radio, because I make it my business to just respect the fact that Cass is still in the game this long doing it. You know what I'm saying? And still have just the capacity to because a lot of people say the hell with it, man. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm glad to see cats out here really grinding and making new music and making new good music. You know what I'm saying? Still in the studio, still putting in that work. You feel what I'm saying? So first of all, I just want to give you some props on that. You know what I'm saying? Just because you just still out here, you still doing your thing. You feel me? So I know you've been around the world and all that. You know what I'm saying, with the music. You know what I'm saying? Right now, first question: your career, where it's at right now? You know what I'm saying?
I'm great right now, to be honest. Brand new record deal with Cash Money. Got my son doing his music thing. You know, getting ready to get back into a school venture too. Because I told him it's okay to do the music thing.
Right.
But school is more important to me. And you know, outside of that, it's family, man. You know, I'm living that marriage life, so I'm cooling.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Now you live in the marriage, but I mean, I'm at that. This is the thing. When you was telling us the wild out, I was right with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm older now too, so it's like now I totally get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm chilling now. I'm not the wild dude I was back. You know what I'm saying? We busting nigga head like you told me. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta grow up, man.
Yeah,
you know, my whole thing always was, you know, you know what you did in the past, you ain't gonna do now.
Right.
You know, especially if you live long enough to talk about it.
Right. So how much does your life now, where you at right now, actually reflect in when you writing a song, when you penning a song, and actually the image you choose to portray as an artist right now?
It's whatever I want to do that day. I don't sit down and think about putting my life on a record or nothing like that. I just do the music. I never did do that. I never did try to plot something out. Everything got to be right then and there on the fly. If not, it don't work for me.
Really? When you was telling us the wild out, I was right with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm older now too, so it's like now I totally get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm chilling now. I'm not the wild dude I was back. You know what I'm saying? We busting nigga head like you told me.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow up, man.
Yeah,
you know, my whole thing always was, you know, you know what you did in the past, you ain't gonna do now.
Right.
You know, especially if you live long enough to talk about it.
Right. So how much does your life now, where you at right now, actually reflect in when you writing a song, when you penning a song, and actually the image you choose to portray as an artist right now?
It's whatever I want to do that day. I don't sit down and think about putting my life on a record or nothing like that. I just do the music. I never did do that. I never did try to plot something out. Everything got to be right then and there on the fly. If not, it don't work for me.
Really? I didn't know you said something that I didn't know. I didn't know you had a new deal with Cash Money. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody know.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, you said it.
Everybody know, bro. It was everywhere, bro.
I was like,
they pronounced it on Complex, MTV, BET, everywhere.
I missed that you
missed it, bro. You missed it, bro. You missed it.
I missed it. I missed it. I'm saying it live on the air. I missed that right there. So how did that relationship and everything get back to where it was at right now?
It's all about the music, man. And you know, we're older now. It's time to let bygones be bygones and grow up. You know, and I try to teach the same thing to my kids.
Right.
Man, sometimes you gotta have leather skin and let things go and grow up.
That's good. That's what's up. So who are you working with on the project? Is it the whole old Cash Money crew or new producers and everything?
It's never the old. It's always new. Because even if it was the same cast from back then, it's still new because we're still not doing the same kind of music we did back in the day. But of course, I'm working with Manny Fresh. Of course, I'm working with everybody, man. I'm one of them cats that stay neutral in everything that goes on.
Okay, that's good.
So I'm working with everybody.
The state of hip hop right now, with the way everything has changed, how have you had to adapt as an artist? Because with CD sales and everything declining, everything pretty much digital, social media, what's one big jump that you really had to adjust to as an artist from back when you first jumped out?
Really, the new thing is the internet. You know, right. From when I came out, was no internet, wasn't no Facebook and all that. You know, that wasn't a factor. So the whole thing is, you know, how to keep up with the Joneses. So you know, you can't beat them. You got to join them.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you honestly? Do you prefer this? Do you prefer it now where it's so easy and so everything is so digital? Or do you like the actual back when you had the street grind out?
No, and I think everybody right now would love to experience what we experienced, the record sale era. You know, 98, 99 is the best year for hip hop. So with that being said, I'm quite sure a lot of these cats that's coming out now would love to have, you know, platinum plaques or gold plaques, because that ain't really happening right now.
Right.
So I think our era was way better than now, you know, technically if you go off record sales.
So you perform a lot more now, basically, in order to make it work?
What you mean in order to make it work?
In order because basically everything indicates that artists make way more money now off shows and not so much money off record sales now. So everybody has to perform and stay on the road a lot more than they used to back in the day.
Well, I tell them cats, if you was from back in the days and you gotta perform to make ends meet, you didn't make the right decisions with your money. You know, and for me, it's performed because a lot of people want to hear that classical music. A lot of people from my era are still spending money. Like I said, I come from an era where they spend money.
Right.
So basically, when I do shows or I get booked for shows, most of the time it's somebody from my era. So it's kind of good for me that I'm not blending with the youngsters. I ain't mad at them and all. I do have some of the youngsters on my new mixtape. But
like who? Give me
my son, you know, Thug.
Okay.
You know. I mean, the list goes on. I don't like to throw names. I like for people to go pick my music up and say, "Oh, we got dude on there," and that's how I work.
That's what's up. So, what's the single off the new project that you're gonna be pushing, or do you have one yet? You don't. Really
I got a mixtape I dropped. See, again, you're not on me. I dropped a mixtape 3 weeks ago called Mardi Gras. That's really one of the strongest mixtapes right now in the country. Got everybody on there. Go check it out. I ain't gonna tell you on there. You gotta go check it out.
I'm gonna go check it out myself.
Everybody who didn't get a chance to get it, y'all make sure y'all go to live mixtapes or anywhere where they give away free mixtapes and download this. It's a good album.
That's what's about it. It's funny you said that. You said it's a good album, and
because I don't do mixtapes, I do albums and call them mixtapes.
Thank you. Thank you. No, bro.
I mean, that's really what it is, right?
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's a mixtape to me when you sampling somebody, when you use a whole bunch of other people's music. But if it's all original music, it's an album, and we call it a mixtape.
Exactly. Yeah. Now I don't have to keep. Yes, Juvenile said it. Maybe you will listen to Juvenile when I say it. Somebody says that's not. This is the whole new game. I'm like, no, bro. It's just they just call it something different, but it's an album. It's
an album.
It's all original music.
And what it is cats don't want to say they put the album out and it wasn't successful, and that's the thing, because and then when they do finally put an album out, it don't be successful, and they realize, hey, I should have been telling the truth from the beginning.
Exactly.
Just be honest, man. You know, to the new cats, man, be honest, dog. You know, you know, sometimes I didn't say the truth will set you free. Well, people out there, they waiting for the honesty. That's what I look for, and I'm quite sure that's what everybody else wants to see.
That's good. I got one other question. Outside of music, what is your biggest investment outside of just you could whether it be financially or time wise? What's the biggest thing that you deal with outside of this music game?
I would
outside
love
of family.
We talking about business.
Yeah, business.
I would love to tell you all my business ventures, but I can't tell you some of them because I'm a back screen person.
True.
But I am well invested, and I'm doing a whole lot of things. My daughter graduated from law school, and she went to fashion school, so I'm jumping on that side. And outside of that, I'm doing some things with Cash Money outside of the music thing.
That's what's up, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't want to hold you back. I know you got to get ready to perform, and this was just an impromptu, quick, just a chance for us to get a chance to bring in the broadcast, and I really appreciate the time that you came up
man, it's all
chopped it up with us, man. You feel me? Can you give us any the direct information, the website, anything that you want to push to our listeners, our internet listeners, can make sure they go hit it right now?
Everything is Juvie the Great. That's JUVIETHE Great.com, and that's Twitter, Same thing, Juvie the Great. Instagram, Juvie the Great. Check me out, man.
Make sure you do it. Make sure you rock, man. The OG, man. Cool, man. Real humble dude. He came over here. Was no problem. Showed us love, man. K1's Radio. We really appreciate it, man. Thank you. The On My Grind tour. We live at Enclave. Juvie the Great hitting the stage, man. We got other people that's coming through, man. Man, the Fresh supposed to be coming through. Mystical. A lot of people, man. And salute to the homie, man, for keeping it 100 with us, man. We really appreciate it. Make sure you go get that music. Go get that album. I don't care what you call it. Go get that album. You feel what I'm saying?
Mardi Gras 2, you heard
Go and
me?
get it, man. Cop that, man. Enclave, we live, man. K1's Radio, man. The On My Grind tour. Big homie, Juvie the Great. Pause right there. Don't go nowhere. We're going to go to the music room, bring some more people over here. We got some more people we're going to talk to, man. Salute to you. Live stream, what up, though? YouTube, we appreciate it, man. Big homie, man. K1's Radio.
Wow, man.
Thank you, brother.